Hello po mga kababayan, si Dante Maravillas, Bicolano vlogger, broadcast journalist from Albay. Medyo napiko na po si Congressman Benny Abante ng Maynila sa mga patutsada ni Baguio City Mayor Benji Magalong. Sabi ni Abante, show up anya, in-house probe, flood probe, or shut up. Tama, hindi yung sige lang ang parinig mga kababayan ni Magalong. Sabi nga natin, tingin ko po, ito mga mayors na nag-iingay, ang objective nila, 2028 presidential, vice presidential, or senatorial elections. Pabida. Sinakyan ang sinakyan. Sinakyan ang sinakyan yung ginagawa ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos para bumida. Di ba? So sabi ni Abante, Magalong should instead do the honorable thing, appear at our hearings, name names, submit documents, and testify under oath. Results beat rhetoric every time. If Mayor Magalong Anya refuses to face the committee with evidence, then he is nothing more than an empty can, noisy but hollow. Ay, hindi niya siya pumunta sa Kongreso para mag-testify, para siyang lata, walang laman, maingay lang. Ang lata kasi pag walang laman, maingay talaga. Sabi dito sa balita, this developed after Magalong refused to apologize for calling the upcoming House Tri-Committee probe on flood control projects a moro-moro or a political drama. But Magalong stood firm, saying it was not he but Congress who should apologize because of what they're doing to the Filipino people. They were exactly the ones being told to have some shame. Then you go ahead and conduct your own investigation. I don't know where that probe would lead. Hindi naman lang po ang Kongreso at Senado ang angkot dito. May bagong expose si dating DPWH Secretary Babe Singson. Ito yung sinabi kanina mismo. Tama ang sabi ni Senator Ping, kontroladong-kontrolado na ngayon masyado ng mga politicians, magpa-congressman, senador, gobernador, mayor ang mga district engineers, which is the pain point of the DPWH now. Pati mayor sabi, you see, huwag magmalinis. Mga mayors na sumasakay dito sa ginagawang investigasyon ng Senado at doon sa isumbong sa Pangulo. Kasi baka sa mga susunod na araw, sabit pala yung mga pangalan ninyo. Di ba? Unti-unti na po ang lumilinaw ang kwento. Yan ang sabi niya. He recalled that during the Aquino administration, strict safeguards were in place to prevent abuse. District engineers could only approve up to 50 million pesos worth of project, while anything bigger required approval from the DPWH Central Office. Today, Singson said that the threshold has ballooned to 150 million pesos for district engineers and 400 million for regional directors, effectively removing central oversight. Sino daw ang may control dito sa mga engineers na to? District engineers, senador, gobernador, mayor, congressman. Sabi yan ni Babe, former DPWH Secretary Rogelio Babe Singson. Ano kayo ngayon? Di ba damay-damay na? Ito, mga kababayan, nilaglag na ni Jingoy Estrada si Mark Villar. Sabi dito sa report ng Billionaire News, ghost projects existed during Villar's time in DPWH. Ghost or non-existent projects have been hounding the Department of Public Works and Highways even during the term of Senator Mark Villar, who headed the agency during the Duterte administration, according to Senate Pro Tempore Jingoy Estrada, Senate President Pro Tempore Jingoy Estrada. Yan na niya masasabi mo. Baka gustong tablahin mga kababayan yung pamilya Villar ni Jingoy Estrada. Kasi remember, yung Speaker of the House pa lang, yung tatay ni Mark, si Manny Villar, railroad yung impeachment laban sa kanyang tatay. Kaya na-impeach si Irap. Ito na niyang pagkakataon ko. Tablayin kita. Di ba po? Yan sabi yung mga reactions dito ng mga netizens. Sabi ni Dennis Ratso, pareho kayong hunyago. Sabi ni Vladimir Armia, madami naman nagawa si Mark. Gumanda yung kalsada papunta sa mga subdivision nila. Sabi ni Eden Sotejo, walang kabusugan ang mga taong ito. Lahat ng paraan gagawin para makakickback. Masahol pa sa buaya. Ang buaya natutulog kapag nabusog. Samantalang ang mga kurap na ito ayaw matulog para tuloy-tuloy ang pangungurakot. Sabi ni Sexilin Hu, kabahan ka na Villar. Sabi ni Clint Bryan, what did the crocodile tell the alligator? Sabi ni Ramleaf, lalabas din mga tinatagong lihim. Sabi ni Derwin Bose, ba't ngayon mo lang ibinulgar? Huwag balingbing. Ngayon, ito yung balita ngayon mga kababayan. Mamamayang Liberal Party List Representative Laila de Lima has rejected Senator Ping Lacson's suggestion for the Senate to adopt the 6.793 trillion National Expenditure Program or NEP as is, calling it a dangerous precedent niya in case a corrupt president takes over the country in the future. Paano niya kung may corrupt na pangulo? Yan ang tanong mga kababayan ni Laila de Lima. Future President, hindi man po pinatutungkulan ng ating ni Laila de Lima, ang ating Pangulo. Paano daw kung may corrupt na Pangulo na mag-take over in the future niya? Sabi ni Laila de Lima, with due respect to Senator Ping, I do not agree with his suggestion. Hindi natin pwedeng daanin sa experiment ang pera ng taong bayan. Sabi ni Laila de Lima, we understand where Senator Ping is coming from. Given the magnitude of corruption in the national budget, I cannot of course speak for the Senate. And I am simply airing here my own views as member of the House of Representatives, sabi po ni de Lima. Lacson earlier said that this experiment of approving the NEP in full as the 2026 General Appropriations Bill or GAB or proposed national budget would ensure that lawmakers won't end up mangling the all-important measure. Kasi yun po ang ginawa ng Congress sa 2025 budget na kinagalit ng ating Pangulong Bongbong. Chinapcha po, may mga insertions. Ito na nga po yung nangyari. Punto ni Laila de Lima, Congress niya has the power of the purse. Kapag hindi namin sinuri ang panukalang budget, tinalikuran na rin namin ang mandato ng konstitusyon, yung tungkulin namin sa taong bayan. This will not really address the problem and might set a dangerous precedent niya. Sabi po ng dating senador, ngayon congresswoman. Let's say niya, ginawa yung suggestion niya, paano kung in the future mayroong corrupt na Pangulo at maging sunod-sunuran sa kanya ang Kongreso at Senado? That can be used as a reason na nagawa noon, bakit hindi ulitin? Ang dapat anyang gawin natin, sabi ni Laila de Lima, is to seriously and thoroughly scrutinize the national budget and hold those involved in anomalous projects accountable. Let us safeguard our nation's coffers, anya, from the budget proposal to the deliberations and passage in Congress, including the deliberations at the BICAM level up to the implementation by government agencies. Panagutin anya natin, hindi palusutin ang mga korap, takpan o remedyohan ang mga butas ng batas, hindi pagtakpan ang mga sangkot na mambabatas, itama, hindi ipaubaya ang proseso para sa kapakinabangan ng sambayanang Pilipino. May punto, mga kababayan, si dating senador, now mamamayang Liberal Party List Representative Laila de Lima.